Hey, how's it going, everybody? BurntBrian here, and on today's Catchin' a Buzz, I've got something for not only the beer lover, but the spicy lover as well. So, let's start the show. So in case you missed a couple of the last videos I put up, I am trying to kind of delve into the world of learning how to brew beer at home, and that led me to find this really cool Facebook page, and just so happens somebody there had posted this picture of a beer saying that it had the Carolina Reaper in it. If you don't know, that is the Guinness World Record hottest pepper in the world. And, you know, he was asking if anybody wanted to try it, and I said, oh, hell yeah, you know, if it's spicy, definitely, and it's beer, that's awesome. So again, my friend Michael from Ohio was kind enough to send me out this beer, so thanks a lot, Michael, I appreciate it. He calls this Fear the Reaper, and this is a Saison with an alcohol content of roughly 9.6%, so it's definitely going to pack quite a punch, and it has spalts and jade hops in it, so those are a couple that I'm really not familiar with. I've only had so far, I guess, I've only tasted a couple of the basics, tasting the hop pellets like Cascade and Simcoe. I believe those are, I think those are the only two I had. But anyway, I've really been looking forward to trying this one. So, let's go ahead and pop the top. Carbonation on there is definitely beautiful. Uh-oh. Let me go ahead and pour it here before it overflows. A lot of carbonation on it, but it did ship to me and was kind of jostled around a little bit. Ooh, that head is just steady rising. Ooh. Alright, well, let me let this head die down just a little bit. Alright, so now that the head has died down a little bit, I can work with this some. Check this out. This is a beautiful looking beer. There is still plenty of carbonation going on there. It smells really good. I mean, it's got that Saison smell that comes through, but I'm definitely picking up a little bit of the peppers. What I like about it, though, is that the smell isn't like really overpowering peppers. With some of the beers that I've had from, you know, some of these major craft breweries, it just has too much of a pepper smell to it, too much of a pepper flavor. I don't know. Let's go ahead and see how this one tastes. Wow. Really good, smooth, delicious. Like you don't taste any alcohol at all. And it's just got this nice burn that lights up the roof of the mouth and to the back of the throat. Let me give this just a second to see, because with a lot of the beers I've had, like the smoked habanero, one of my all-time favorites, I noticed that the burn seemed to die down relatively quickly, which was really nice. And I think that's what's going on with this one. Yeah, it's starting to fade right out, so it's really pleasant. You get this beautiful burn. It's definitely really hot, and what I love about this one is it's taking all of the, well, a lot of the heat from the Reaper, and it's imparting some of the flavor, but again, it's not just this overbearing pepper flavor. I think it was Crime and Punishment. They were, you know, honestly pretty good beers, but it just had too much of this, you know, strong pepper flavor, not enough of a good smooth beer. And this one's actually really beautiful. I mean, nicely done, Michael. Really good beer. Again, I just love how it's such a smooth, delicious beer. Yeah, just so nice with this, just a touch of heat. And man, and you know, the first sip was just kind of, it seemed like a little too spicy, and now it's just nice and mellow. I mean, it's a beautiful burn. Wow, this is a great beer. Excellent. Cheers, Michael. Thank you again. Hopefully in the near future, as I start to learn and play, I've got my one batch in, and I'm gonna try one of them here very soon. probably after I finish this beer. It's only been 7 days since it's been bottle conditioning, so I'm not exactly sure if it's going to taste good or anything. I know it needs to go at least 2 weeks, preferably 3 or 4 weeks, even longer than that. Of course, I'm going to save a couple bottles for possibly the end of the year after I go through the whole brew cycle. I want to go and be able to go back and try, you know, all the beers that I had, the progression from where I started on up. Let's see. I'm not sure what I'm going to do for my next beer yet. I was kind of thinking about maybe trying to do some kind of IPA that's got like toasted coconut in it, possibly. I'll have to look and see like what kind of hops I want to use in it. Either that, or I may just go with some kind of chocolate coconut porter or a stout of some kind. But either way, I really love the taste of coconut. And again, my buddy over at Alligator Brewing Company here in Gainesville, Florida, he made this beer that's called the Sealand Oak, which is named after the Sealand Oak tree which we have here. And I swear, I've got pictures on my Facebook page, but this thing is like the size of, maybe I'll throw up a picture here. It's like being the Lord of the Rings tree. Like, it is huge. I've never seen a tree so big. When you look at it on the satellite map, I mean, you can see it taking up a large chunk of space. But let's see. Yeah, so I don't know. I've really loved doing this, the beer, the whole brewing thing. And again, that Facebook group I joined is just absolutely amazing. It's just got like 25,000 users, and everybody's a home brewer or interested in home brewing. So usually before I even ask a question, somebody else already has, and there's just all kinds of people willing to help. Great site. And again, I encourage you, if you've ever been curious about trying to brew your own beer, I mean, it's really not that hard. I mean, especially if you're somebody like me. I've been cooking all my life, so spending a couple hours in the kitchen to do a boil isn't too bad. I'm sure it'll become a lot more work when I eventually work my way up to all grain, which I plan to do. I'm doing extracts right now. We'll probably start getting into a partial mash and then try to, I guess, jump up to all grain eventually. But yeah, it's been a really awesome experience, going through this, and I'm really excited to see how this first beer turned out. The little 1 gallon jug was actually pretty good, I thought. Wow. Anyway, this is just a really good beer. Again, thank you so much for sending it out. It leaves this nice, I mean, again, I'm a chili head, so I love this kind of hot, spicy stuff. It leaves a nice little tingle around the lips, a little bit on the tongue. And again, after you've had a couple sips, your mouth is kind of used to the burn. Wow. Again, great job, man. This is awesome. Definitely up there as one of the best pepper beers I've had. Again, a lot of the ones I find from these different craft breweries I'm not a big fan of. Like, Crime and Punishment, again, was okay. It's just not so good, just a little too much for me. What was the other one that I had? Billy's Chilies. Is that the name? I think that's what it was. I wasn't a big fan of that beer either. Ghostface Killa, they all really weren't all that good to me. But this is actually really good, and again, it's got the Carolina Reaper, and it's a great job at putting just the right amount of heat and flavor into this. Anyway, thanks for watching. I've been rattling on for way too long. Don't forget to join me on all the various social networking sites, from Instagram, Twitter. I'm on Facebook. If you play video games, I'm on the Steam Network. What else? Yeah, I don't know. Again, don't forget to leave me a comment down below. Let me know what's going on. If you'd like to see anything in an upcoming video, any topics, questions, whatever, throw them down there. I'll be sure to get to them. I guess one thing I want to say too at the end of this is be sure and go and check out my friend Sloshworks if you haven't already. If you don't know who Josh is, you haven't seen his channel, Sloshworks Bar and Grill. He does a lot of really cool stuff on his channel. I mean, he's one of my favorite YouTube game reviewers. Again, I don't really watch a whole lot of people playing video games, but oftentimes I enjoy listening to his commentary. I like his hot sauce reviews are great. I'm sure he's going to have some pepper sauces coming up. He's got some exciting a new series, a new project that he's going to be releasing here very soon, and something involving his son as well, so like a science kind of thing. And he also drinks some really cool beers with one of his buddies, so definitely worth going and check out his channel. I'll have a link down below in the description. And yeah, so again, thanks for watching everybody, and as always, stay toasty, my friends. I sure as hell am with this one.